Blue bubbles or green bubbles, everyone's welcome here. This is the Hangout with Matthew Carter, Matt Evans, Roy Shapinski, and Tim Van Claveren. Directing the show is Joseph Meacham.
I forgot to change the intro today. Take out Matt's name.
Could have been blue bubbles only.
It is rainbow colors. Look at that screen right there, all rainbows. Joseph's a rainbow too, so yeah.
You know,
So
Matt,
part of the Apple cult.
you don't have a HomePod in your office, correct?
No.
So I have a HomePod over here to the right of my monitor, and I'm right-handed, and I always want to put my phone down next to my right-hand side. But because there's a HomePod there, every time I put my phone down, it starts vibrating, saying, "Hey, move closer to your HomePod to tap to control." So I gotta keep remembering to put my phone on this side.
You should get two HomePods so you can put them
So I
on
can have
either
stereo.
side and stereo. Yeah.
But then it's just my phone's just gonna keep vibrating, saying, "Hey, get closer to your HomePod." I should just change the side of the desk my HomePod's on. I wouldn't have this issue, but for some reason, I want my music right over here.
Sounds like this is an AirPod or a Apple issue and not a.
No,
I've
you
never
can
had this
disable.
issue.
You can disable it in the settings.
What you don't understand, Tim, is like I'll be in the house listening to music, whatever, while I'm on my days off, and I'll be listening to it on my that big $450 Stanmore Bluetooth speaker that I got for $10 because the store was just gonna throw it away. I'll be listening to that inside because that's a really good speaker, and I'll come out to the garage to do some coding or whatnot. All I have to do is literally take my phone and tap it to the top of my HomePod, and the music transfers to my HomePod.
I have a question. Why don't you just use your AirPods?
Because, well, I mean, I guess I could, but
That's a good question. Yeah, you have the $500 AirPods like Max. Why don't you just use them?
I
That's
get it,
what
Roy.
do.
Sometimes you just
I
wanna,
rarely use my Bose speakers anymore. I'm actually thinking about getting rid of them. So because I'm just not a big fan of them, but now that I have these, I might do it. So the other thing I'm contemplating too is getting two AirPods,
HomePods.
or HomePods, and then putting them stereo together.
To answer your question, Tim, I actually have a really good answer. Because usually what I do, I only really use my HomePod on my day off when I'm home all alone. I can blast whatever music I want. The way my morning routine usually goes is I'll drop the kids off from school. Like I'll wake up and I'll take the kids to school. Like I won't even take a shower and get ready for the day. I'll just take the kids to school because I'm literally just dropping them off while I'm in the van. I'll come home, throw some music on, get in the shower, listen to some music while I'm in the shower, get out, do whatever housework I'm doing for the day, and then move out to the garage to work on coding. So I can't wear my AirPods in the shower. I mean, like Apple warranty's not going to cover. Well, Apple Care would cover that, but you're missing the point. I'm not going to do that.
Apple Care
So
would
this
only
is-
cover it so many times before they stop.
This man,
doing
do
it?
not accept AirPods from this man. He keeps showering with them after we told him not to.
But that's the reason why I wouldn't use my AirPods. That's why I'm.
So
buying a
why don't
transfer.
you
And
why
then-
don't you put your HomePods in your bathroom? Or your HomePod in your bathroom, and then just
So
use it in your bathroom. Just use it in your bathroom, and then when you come out and you go to your desk, transfer to your AirPods.
sounds like a lot of switching. It sounds annoying.
It's
Yeah, I mean,
not.
it's just
Not with
it's just
AirPods
easy to
because
walk.
they switch so easily. Like when you put them on, like as soon as I
No,
put my things on, it automatically switches.
I get what you're saying, and this is going to sound really stupid, but I'll have the music playing on my AirPods, but I'll have Mosh going through my AirPod Maxes.
So here's what you do. Okay, this is what I do. I put my music, my Apple Music, and I play it, and then I also play my coding sessions. I just bring the music down lower, and I bring up Mosh, so I hear them all at the same time inside of there. That is the way you should do it, because I just do low level beats with no music, no like vocals or anything like that, and it's just like it sounds so amazing. The workflow is so easy with it.
But
You
then
should
it's
try it.
like oh, I gotta go run to the store. I gotta meet up with Matt or whatever. And what do? I take my iPhone, I tap it on the iPhone, the iPod, the HomePod Mini, transfers the music control back to my phone, and then I go out to the van or whatever vehicle I'm driving and plug my phone in, and I got my music out there. Like, to me, that's just the easiest way to transition my music around. You're missing the point. The point is I can't put my phone on the right hand side of my desk because I don't want to move my HomePod.
That sounds like a horrible problem for you. Kind of reminds
Thank
me
you.
of when he had the red phone case and it didn't
Okay, but
show
this
the
this
didn't
is
show
this is
the
a more
animation.
this is a more real problem.
No.
Okay.
This is not really much more of a problem.
Speaking of cases, so I have almost exclusively used this case right here. It's the Rebel Crystal, not the Frosted. I've almost exclusively used the Rebel Crystal, and I really, really like this case. I like the
Do,
way it feels.
do you have an animation on it?
I'm not having any issue with the MagSafe wallet. Zero issue. It's not. It doesn't even want to come off the back of this case. Like, it's just as good as an Apple case. I'm not having any issue with it. And in the car, it's fine. I did have issue with the Frosted one. With the wallet though, I hadn't.
You have a
That one wanted to
defective
come off.
case. You have a defective case, Tim, don't you?
I can't get it to work. I don't know if
Can't
it's
get the
because
animation. I think you need to
Yeah.
be on the lock screen. I think you need to be on the
Yeah.
lock screen.
Well,
Oh.
no, you don't. No, you don't.
Try it now. Oh, now I'm timed out. You went too slow.
I was trying to be
So-
careful.
People
Tim,
on the
I'll meet you at the
podcast,
Apple store tomorrow.
yeah.
Let's try this
People
So
on
we'll
again.
the
go and complain
podcast,
together.
people on the podcast are
Let's-
not being able to see this, but Tim is trying to get the animation to work on his case on his iPhone.
It's not
and
working.
It's not working. He got
Okay.
a defective. He got
That's
a
it.
defective
It
case.
worked.
going-
It was
I'm
working
going
when
to-
you first got it.
I'm going to the Apple store tomorrow to fix this right away.
You
Anyway,
should. You should
I'm very
videotape
happy with
it.
this case. I would recommend this case. I'm very happy with this case. The
Um,
Frosted one, not so much.
I switched back to my spec case just because. Oh, so I have to say, I did get a wallet, a physical wallet. I'm going to take out my ID so you can't see. But I did get a physical wallet. Bring that down. Can you see it? Check this out. Do, do, do.
Whoa.
It's got an AirTag.
Of course, it's one that takes an AirTag. It's the only reason you would get a physical wallet, right?
Well, yeah, because I don't really carry around. So what I have in here are some extra credit cards and stuff that I don't really use and stuff. And then it's got a space for cash, so I put the cash there. And then yeah, I don't really use it, but it's just something that if I wanted to bring cash or something and go somewhere, I can bring it. Traveling or something like that when I need a few extra credit cards in case of emergency or something. But yeah, so that's mainly the reason why I got it. So, but I still use the MagSafe case almost exclusively. So, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to go to caseless. If I could just get my ID to work, my ID in there, I would not need it. A wallet at all. I would go walletless because most of the places that I go take Apple Pay, and if they don't, then they don't get my money. Simple as that.
I have a Ridge knockoff style wallet that I got from Amazon that I use to carry any extra cards if I'm going somewhere where I'm gonna carry anything other than what's in my Apple Wallet.
This one was like $16 on Amazon, and then it came with I bought the Apple tag separately, but yeah.
It would have been worth it if it came with the AirTag.
Yeah, no, it didn't come with AirTag, but yeah. So it's something else that I have, and stuff, and then I can switch the AirTag if I need to something else. But yeah, really, really, really impressed with it. So, not that I've used it that much, like once or twice, but I can also just throw it in my bag, and then I've got double AirTags in my bag. That way, if I do lose my bag or somebody steals my bag and finds my one AirTag, are they going to find my second AirTag? So I have my AirTag actually buried inside of a pocket. So like it would be pretty hard to find. Anyways, how's everybody's weekend go?
Busy.
Don't everybody speak at once.
It's been busy. What did we do this weekend?
You drove the new car?
Oh yeah, we've been
Did you
driving
tell
it.
everybody you got the new car? We
I
haven't
think we talked
podcasted
about,
since you got the new.
I think we talked
Yeah,
about
we have.
last.
We
Oh,
talked
did
about
we?
it last week.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't update. I took it into to a different Nissan dealership for a full inspection because the previous one claimed that there could be a bad board in the car and that would cost 10 grand to fix. So I took it to a different dealership. No board issues. And now it's just what was it? It was bad suspensions, bad heater, bad heated steering wheel, and the recall. The car was under recall for bad battery plates, and so that they have to order a bunch of parts, and so they the total cost for the car is 4 grand for the repairs, but luckily because I bought it through Carvana, the warranty from Carvana covers all of that, and I don't even think I have to pay any kind of deductible, which I was very surprised about because the dealership is not an official Carvana
Yeah.
service center. So I was very pleased to find out that I don't think I have to pay anything, but of course I'm prepared to pay a deductible if I need to. But so far I don't want to give a full comment on my overall experience from Carvana because I'm still waiting for my registration to go through. But as of right now, it's been an awesome experience so far.
Can we
Nice.
expect a Gooply video on your Carvana experience?
Possibly, I've actually thought about. I don't know if anyone would be interested in watching a car video about
I
buying
would
a
watch
car.
it.
You would watch it.
I
I
would
might.
give it a thumbs up on YouTube.
I'd give
I've
it the
got one.
thumbs up. I don't know that I would watch it, but I'd give it the thumbs up.
Boo.
I might
For sure.
write one. We'll see how things go, but everything about it's been great so far. As long as you take it to a reputable mechanic once you get the car, because I don't think a lot of people do that. So they get cars shipped in and then there's problems and then they're like, the one thing, Carvana's 150 point inspection is not true. They do not check these cars. I think they just check the tires and that's it. And that's proof. The fact that I had all these problems proves
Well,
that
maybe
they
it happened. Maybe it happened on the way over. Maybe
true.
everything
That's what they
died.
want you
True.
to think.
And then what's interesting is with the Nissan, what they told me was to replace the heated steering wheel, they have to just replace the entire steering wheel.
Yeah, you can't
Just-
replace
I
it.
thought that was
Yeah.
interesting. But
Yeah.
so I'm getting a new steering wheel, so I'm very
Nice.
stoked about that. That car has been so much fun to drive. Just with we took it actually last night. We wanted to go get some late night snacks. We like to do snack runs, and normally we go to a 7-Eleven, except we got there, all their Slurpee machines were broken. So we were like, well, that's a bummer. And then we decided, we've already gone here once before, but Amazon Go in Mill Creek has Slurpee machines that are actually good and that actually work. So we took the car over there. I was a little afraid of our range because we were already kind of a low battery, but we got there and I think we had about 25% battery left on the car. And so there was free public charging stations right outside Amazon Go. So I was able to plug in the car. We charged it for maybe 15 minutes, which got us the right amount of range that we needed to get home. And it was perfect. It was
Nice.
awesome.
Me and my wife go to McDonald's and get the fries on our late night. and the soda from there, because it's just like it's like crack Coke. When you get if you get a Coke from there, it's just like it's so much better than any other Coke you get from anywhere else. So
Yeah.
yeah. How
Have you
was
ever-
your weekend, Joseph?
It was pretty chill. I finally have weekends off again after like a couple months. So it's been really
Nice.
nice to be able to spend time with my friends on the weekends rather than run like 8-9 hour shows.
Yeah.
So, I
I remember when I first got weekends off and I was like, hell yeah, this is like the bomb. Like,
yeah.
yeah, like weekends are totally fun again. And my wife has weekends off, so we both always have weekends together now.
That sounds dope.
So yeah, so it's better when you have more people who are off on the weekends, and you can go out and do things, and there's funner things to do on the weekends. It just sucks when it's like it's nice throughout the whole week and then it rains on the weekend, you know?
Yeah,
That's
luckily
the
for
thing I
me,
miss about that.
most of the things I do with my friends are still online because I just have amassed so many online friends for the course of the last 5 years. So even if it's like shitty weather outside, like we'll just post up and watch a movie.
Yeah. That's what me and my wife do. We just sit there, we'll like Netflix something or something. Like we're like it was nice this weekend. We went to a movie
Did you
Friday
see
night. We actually stayed out past our bedtime.
Damn, you
Normally my wife and I
rebellious teenager.
Yeah, normally my wife and I eat at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or early, I guess early evening, 4 o'clock, and we're usually in bed on a weeknight by 7:30. By 7:30, between 7:30 and 9, I would say.
Damn, you sound like a
Um,
senior.
I know.
I
We
was
used to
just
do
about to say that.
we used to do mall walking too. We used to go walk around the mall, for exercise too. So yeah, we're totally senior citizens if you look at that. But yeah, so anyways, so we went and saw the new Nicolas Cage movie. There's a long title, but it's basically about Nicolas Cage. And he's writing like a screenplay, and with this crazy dude in there just like reenacting the movie and everything. I When I saw the previews, I was like, this is just gonna be this is gonna be the highlights of the movie. It's just like the Jackass movies, where you see. I mean, I guess there's some good Jackass movies, but you see kind of the best of all of it in the previews and stuff like that. I thought that was going to be the case with this movie, but I was surprisingly I thought it was amazing. So, yeah. So, anyways, it was pretty funny. There was a lot of funny parts in there and stuff like that, and it was really good, screenplay and everything and stuff like that. So, if you're interested, I mean, we see it for free anyways because we have AMC Plus, so we didn't pay anything extra for it. But it's definitely worth the money if you want to see it. It'll probably be out on streaming here in a couple weeks anyways, because it's been in theaters for a couple weeks already. But yeah, so anyways, and then we're seeing the new what is it? Top Gun this weekend. Comes
There's
out.
no way that's gonna be good. I'm calling that.
It's like fucking 2 years in the making though, like because it's been done for like 2 years, but it kept getting delayed because of COVID, coming out in theaters. Like they
Doesn't
delayed it,
make it good.
but you got to have it be good. So anyways, I don't know. So we're gonna. I mean, it's free, so it's not like, I mean, as long as I see two movies, like every movie.
Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna watch it. I just don't have any faith. It's like
Yeah,
the
we'll
third
see.
Bill and Ted
We'll
movie.
see.
I'm gonna watch it, but
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, I didn't like the Bill and Ted either. So we'll see. But yeah, we're seeing it. I think we're seeing it on Sunday, because we're taking a friend with us. But anyways, and then, like in a couple weeks after that, it's Jurassic World.
Wait, they're
The
putting
new
out
one.
another one?
Yep,
Yeah, it's the final one.
yep. This is the final one.
It's gonna have the original cast from the
Yeah.
first Jurassic Park movie, and then the
Oh.
Jurassic World main characters.
So it's in the other room. I'm not a fucking Walmart person. I've really never been to Walmart ever since I stopped working there. But we went to the on Saturday we went to the Funko store. Got a bunch of Funkos. I got a really cool
Yeah, you got a
Batman
metal
one,
one,
which
right?
is Yeah,
You were
right up
like 4
here.
blocks from my house. And
Yeah,
didn't
you
even say
can't see it on
anything.
the podcast. You can't see it on the podcast, but I did get a really cool metal one. I'll post it on my Twitter or something. But anyways, it was really cool. It was a metal one. It's $50. My wife got the Wonder Woman one. This was the last Batman one there was left there. But it's a new kind of series they're doing. It's $50 and everything. But when we were checking out, they had the Jurassic Park world, and they had Dr. Sadler, who is the Dr. Grant. They had Funko Pops for them, but the Dr. Grant one, which we were trying to find, was a Walmart exclusive, and you cannot find it anywhere. Like I went online, we went to a Walmart, and we went to the one right next to your work, Tim. But yeah, I went and stepped foot in a Walmart looking for it. I couldn't find it. Like I was just so. And then I looked online; it's all sold out. So there's a bunch of them that are going on eBay, but they're all the older models, not the newer ones. So, but yeah.
Real quick, here's
So
the
anyways.
full view for any live watchers.
Oh yeah, there we
You can
are.
see
It's
the
right
up
up,
top.
right up here. My hands going. I gotta remember which way. Going right up here, right there. So
It's literally that Batman that's in. It looks like a plastic.
it's in a
case.
glass. It's in a glass thing, but it is hella heavy. It is hella heavy. So for people listening on the podcast, I'll post something about it on my Instagram or something. So, but yeah, it's really cool. We went out of there like $200 later. We left the Funko store. I mean, every time we go there, it's like just and I always end up buying one that I already have. Like it's just like I'm like my wife said I should take a picture before I left of it, but I didn't do that, and so I ended up with a stormtrooper that I already have, but that's fine.
You
It's
should
like
take a picture of it now, so that you have a current picture the next time.
yeah, that's probably
Why
true.
don't you have a
So-
spreadsheet? You should make a spreadsheet of all your Funkos, and then you can make a list of wish lists.
That's a lot of
Let me
work.
guess, Tim. You have a spreadsheet.
No, I just recently made a spreadsheet for my car. That's why I'm in a spreadsheet mood.
Yeah. So anyway, so we went to there, and then we're rewatching Stranger Things, because it comes out on Friday. The news.
Is it Friday?
Season. Yep.
I didn't know it was this Friday.
Yeah.
So tune in next week where we talk about Stranger Things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, if we're all caught up on it. They're releasing it in volumes again. Like they
They're
did.
only doing 2 volumes though, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're doing so you get this, and then you got to wait till July to get the other half of them.
Seriously?
Yeah, so I think you're only
Aw.
getting 4 episodes. I think you're only
This
getting
is the
4
last
episodes.
season, so they're making it last.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was gonna
so-
binge it all in one day.
Yeah, that's what we probably would have done too, but yeah, so anyways. What else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I did. I didn't do anything else in my office really. I do have a big announcement tomorrow on my Instagram at mattevans.dev. New partnership, new reel coming out tomorrow, 6 a.m. Set your alarm.
I will be asleep.
Set your alarm.
I will not. Sir.
I'm gonna text you.
I
will be
have sleep mode set up on my phone. So
I'm gonna
good luck
call
with that.
you, but I'm a VIP, right? So I'm gonna call you.
I'm
at
gonna
6
have to
a.m.
remove you from my VIP just for the night.
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna knock on your door. You were
I
at
will-
work
good
anyways
luck.
on
Take
Saturday.
it
that's
one
why I
step
didn't-
further. Go knock on his window. Like just
Yeah, knock
go
on
straight
his
to the
window
point.
and be like, "Hey,
Shine a
Steve."
flashlight.
It's the one day a week I sleep in. Okay, leave me alone.
Okay, so the second you get up, the second your eyes open up, you need to grab your phone and go watch my reel.
I will watch your reel almost as soon as I wake up.
I forget. Is real Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram.
I will
Yeah,
not be.
Instagram. I'll share it on. I'll share it on the Discord.
Oh yeah.
What you guys need to do, the one good thing that happened over the weekend for me, because I had a horrible weekend at work. The Chippendales Rescue Rangers movie came out on Disney Plus. And let me tell you, when I was a kid, Chippendales Rescue Rangers was like the best cartoon there ever was. So much nostalgia. And I knew going into this movie that this movie was going to piss me off to no end because that's just what they do with reboots and revivals. They piss me off, even though I wanted it to be good. And I finished the movie and I was talking to a friend of mine and I was like, by no means was this a good movie. It was not a good movie. But if you grew up in the 90s, if you were a 90s kid to any extent, this is going to be one of the most fun movies you will watch anytime recently. It was a super fun movie. So much nostalgia. Like I said, not a good movie as far as like movies go, but a fun movie. I definitely recommend checking out Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers.
Nice.
There's so many hidden Easter eggs in there. Like I just want to tell you guys some of them, but at the same time, like it's more fun just to discover them on your own. Like I said, if you grew up in the 90s, there's gonna be so many Easter eggs, so much nostalgia. Go watch
Nice.
it. Do yourself a favor.
I'm sorry you had a bad weekend, so that sucks. So,
Well, you know, pretty
it's
par
life,
for the
though.
course. On my current roller coaster at work, where I don't know whether you call this a dip or a rise, but it's definitely not a medium points.
Yeah, it's probably
Is
a
Tim
dip.
giving you a hard time?
Yes, it was all Tim,
was
100%.
demanding to see the manager because
I'm talking about Tim Cook.
Oh.
Oh,
So we're missing Matt Carter tonight because he
Died in a
is
car
the next
accident.
person. Next person is getting a car. He didn't get in a car accident. His car just died, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm just being edgy.
But anyways, he's meeting some guy, I think off of Craigslist, to buy a car. So, I mean,
Hopefully he'll be joining us in the
I just-
field.
I just messaged him on Discord and asked him if he was alive still. So, anyways,
and he hasn't responded.
he hasn't responded, but
Oh.
he just did it like a minute ago, so he could be driving.
He paid for it.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Said it was a Ford Focus.
It's
Hopefully
2000 Ford
nothing.
Escape.
Oh, Ford Escape, that
2008
one.
Ford Escape. Yeah. So it says that it's got no damage from Carfax, regular maintenance, new brakes, alternator, and battery. So I mean, I don't know, probably like $400 or $500 or $4,000 or $5,000.
Oh, Matt, when you originally talked about him buying this car, you said that you weren't sure if he was a Ford Escape person. After I look at this car,
Ford Focus. Ford Focus. I thought it was a
oh.
Ford Focus that he was buying.
Oh, got it.
Ford Escape, I think, is a better car.
He's
looking
totally a
car.
Ford Escape person. He used to have this like giant 8-seater, 9-seater like red behemoth, and this is closer to that than the old vehicle.
What is it? A 2008? 2008. I'm trying to see what a 2008 looks like.
We used to take trips down to like Portland for Yu-Gi-Oh events back in the day, and he would drive because he could fit so many people.
Yeah, I could see him driving a Ford Escape. Yeah.
He's
I
tall,
thought it
he
was
can
a
actually
Ford
fit.
Focus. I thought it was a Ford Focus, though, and a Ford Focus is like really small. Like, I was like, I probably would have a hard time fitting into a Ford Focus, let alone Matt.
How tall are you, Matt Evans?
So, I'm about 6 feet tall.
Okay, you're taller than I expected.
Yeah. So, Roy, how have you been liking your trackpad?
I mean, it's exactly what I expected it to be and do. It's nice to have it.
So
'Cause,
I
you
have
know-
I sold Roy my old trackpad. I need to update my terms and conditions of my sales to include Apple Cash because he gave me $100 in cash, which is why I had to go out and buy a wallet.
I'm glad I can help stimulate the economy.
Because I got nowhere to. Where the hell am I gonna put $100 fucking cash in here?
So
Like-
I mean, not only did you have to spend $100, but now you got a wallet to carry the $100 in.
I didn't even
So
use.
I helped stimulate the economy even more.
I didn't use any of the $100 that you gave me to buy the wallet. Though,
Well, that's what I'm
'cause I
saying.
bought it off of
That's what I'm
Amazon.
saying. I helped stimulate the economy
Yeah.
because what that wall was what $16-20 you said. So I
Plus-
just pumped
plus
like
30
an extra
for the
$120
AirPod.
into the I pumped $150 into the economy just by giving you $100. You are welcome, America. You are welcome.
So, the one thing I was really cool about though is that it actually comes with a black lightning
Can we
cable.
buy those black lightning cables from Apple?
No, you have to buy the trackpad to get the black lightning cable.
And I buy the black trackpad and return it with a white lightning cable and
I
tell
mean,
them
you
this is
probably
what it came with.
could.
I don't know what
You
happened.
probably could, but then like I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, so I was really excited when I opened it and it was actually a black cable instead of a white cable, because how long were we getting white cables with white iPhones or with black iPhones? Space
I
gray,
mean,
whatever they want to
you
call it.
still are.
Well, you still are, I know, but like, why can't they just give us a black cable? They give it to us for
Can
this.
you take a picture of that and tweet at Apple and be like, "Can we get these with the space gray iPhones next year?"
Yeah, probably, hopefully, maybe. I mean,
Because I will continue to get a space gray
I
iPhone.
think we're gonna
especially if they
have.
come with
Well, I
a
think we're
space
gonna
gray
have. I don't think
cable.
we're gonna have a lightning cable next year. So I think we could have a black cable next year.
Oh yeah, I heard we're going back to USB-C.
Yeah. So
Thank God for the EU forcing that on Apple.
yeah. Now if they can just do RCS. So yeah. So anyway, so I sold my trackpad to Roy, my old white one. Met him at the. Where did we meet? Oh, the mall, Alderwood Mall. Yeah.
Wow,
So-
you guys were a few blocks away and you didn't even call me up.
I think you were at work that day. I don't know
Oh.
what. Aren't you at work on Wednesdays? Because I think it was a Wednesday, wasn't it, Roy?
Was it last week?
It was a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So I
was
thought
at
you
the
were at
off-
work on Wednesdays.
Yeah, I'm work from this week. I'm work from home on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
It
I thought it was
shifts-
every Wednesday you worked. I thought you had set days in there.
It
but-
shifts across.
What else happened over the week? I'm trying to think if there's anything there's like nothing cool that happened, I don't think.
Tim, do you have any more fun camera stories from your front door?
A couple weeks ago. Was it a couple weeks or was it last week? Our neighbor, the neighbor, she was taking her a big bag full of cat litter out, and right as she was passing our front door, the cat litter bag ripped and a bunch of dirty cat litter got into our hallway. And
oh yeah, we saw that. Wow.
yeah, she didn't even bother to clean any of it up. It was nasty, and it was really
What?
funny. Our neighbor across the hallway, like he got home and he was just like silently swearing, like, "What is this?" And then like went inside, and but we Zoe was motivated or wanted to clean it up, so we both cleaned it up. I helped her, and we just cleaned it up in the hallway, and then then the neighbors, what was it? There's a female and a male, and the male slapped the female's rear end right in front of our camera, and then they both started giggling as they proceeded to go into their apartment, and I was like,
It wasn't
"You guys
all
are-
that happened.
you guys are weird." I was like, "You
It sounds like
guys are
he's about to get
weird."
it.
You sent that video to us, and I showed it to my wife because I thought it was hilarious.
Did I share that
because-
video?
Yeah, because he didn't just like he slapped her rear end, and then she like grinded into him. It was hilarious.
It's just like
You really just need to make a TikTok of all these videos.
I would love to, but I really don't want. We're in good stands right now with our neighbors. She stopped flipping off her camera for once, so
You would make so much money, you know that though, right?
I know, but I don't want them to.
Save each and every video, and as soon as you or they move away,
Oh,
them.
absolutely, absolutely. I have them all saved and backed up. But boy, if you do not have a Ring doorbell camera, I highly recommend getting one. Even if
I
like
don't
you're
have
in
a
an
Ring
apartment,
doorbell.
get one. It's 100% worth it and has paid itself it is worth it's worth gold. It's been so great. Just based off of everything we've caught, it's been fantastic.
I'm curious about this neighbor that dropped all the cat litter. Why do you
they're
describe them
weird.
as neighbor?
They're the trouble ones. They're the ones that have been letting their dog pee in the hallway. And
Do you have the
yeah.
black ring doorbell?
Yeah. Yep.
That's wired though.
No, it's wireless. If you get, hold on, I have the box right here. If you get this one, this is wireless.
I don't see that one.
It should be just the regular one. But it's got a pretty good battery pack. I think it lasts us about 2 months. So, and then
that's
I
great.
just, yeah, so then what I do is when it gets under 10%, whenever I'm next work from home, I will charge it in the office here. It's a pain in the butt because it only works with certain outlets just because it only allows a certain amount of volts to the battery. So you just have to find the right one and then it'll charge up. And it charges, it's kind of slow at charging. I think it takes me 4 to 5 hours to get a full charge on it. But once you get it charged up, it will last you a while. It is awesome. Besides like a few issues like the footage either missing things or random issues like that, it's been awesome.
You mean missing things? That's a big problem.
Well,
Yeah.
so once in a while,
our
it will.
package went missing and a doorbell didn't catch it.
Once in a while, because the camera, it has to turn itself on when it detects motion. Sometimes it doesn't detect motion until they're in the middle of the frame, so it'll catch them like walking middle of the frame off. It won't.
You can't change that?
You can change sensitivity, but as you change sensitivity, it will use more battery. There is a mode to where you can leave it recording 24/7, but that will affect your battery unless you are able to wire it. Like,
oh, you can get a separate battery though, and just replace the battery.
Alternate them,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's $34 for a battery pack.
That's what I used to do with cell phones before they made them so annoying that you couldn't do that.
Yeah, you couldn't change them. Yeah, I remember I used to have a cell phone with a light up battery.
Hell yeah.
That tracks.
I highly recommend.
Before we had cool LEDs for our offices and stuff like that, we had really cool cell phones with colored lighting.
My only regret from that era is I never had a Sidekick. My only regret.
You can buy a Sidekick now.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy a Sidekick off of eBay, and I'm just going to go use the Sidekick for an entire week.
You should do that.
Ooh, you should do it.
You're gonna get green
totally
bubbles from
that.
me again, Matt.
Meet the Sidekick. Oh, that's something else. Sidekick. So, see how much one of them goes for. I don't even know if that you'd be able to use this.
Oh, you know what?
honestly.
You can't use it because they kicked anything that's not
Although supposedly it's still on
like
the
you can't use Edge.
still on the website. If you go to tmobile.com, what? What the fuck is this? Did I just stumble onto a new Sidekick?
Sidekick 4G Android phone. Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah.
There's no way it's
I don't
new if
see
it's
you can
4G.
buy it. Oh, 2008.
Yeah, so not quite
T-Mobile
new.
Sidekicks. Yeah. So I guess it's kind of old. They don't make it anymore still, but yeah, I don't know that you'd be able to use it because yeah.
Or that you.
What was T-Mobile Sidekicks? Oh, that was the Ember Fool's joke.
Yeah. I don't know. You might find a Sidekick someday. Oh, here you can buy one off Mercata, $135. eBay is $349. You can get the.
I'm not paying
It's the
$3.49
T-Mobile
for a Sidekick.
Sharp Sidekick LX, Tony Hawk version. $349.99. That's what we need.
Well, there's a website here. Go back.
It says that it's made by Samsung. Was the Sidekick made by Samsung?
I mean, they had Motorola sidekicks.
Because this one says Sidekick. It says rare. Huh. I never owned a Sidekick either, though. So, but that's a lot of money, though. $135 for something that doesn't work anymore.
If T-Mobile brought back the Sidekick, I would use it as an Android phone. I want a Sidekick just for fun.
I don't know that you'll get one. I'm sorry to say.
No, and let's face it, I don't really need a Sidekick. I just get the whole flippy out theme about I wish.
They still have the Razor though, so who knows? They could bring it back.
True. What if they bring
Yeah,
it
but
back
just-
in like a
they had to bring that back.
foldable? What if they bring the Sidekick as a foldable phone? Like a
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, that would be kind of cool having it open up. Maybe I guess I don't know. I'm not a
Yeah.
big foldable fan, but kind of a cool concept. Maybe
Nobody
I guess.
Because
is.
Apple hasn't made a foldable yet.
True.
I will
It turned
probably
into an
still not
iPad.
like it, even if they make even if they make one. So, anyways,
Famous last words. Somebody record that and keep it, because I want to reference this.
it's already recorded. It's at 43 minutes after on the podcast on this episode.
Should we
of the
should we
Hangout.
make a bet there, Mr. Evans? That you'll never own a foldable?
No, because if they only make foldables, I guess I'll have to get a foldable phone. But I'm gonna hold out to the last possible minute because
You want to make a bet on that?
yeah, I'll bet you $50. I will
I'm
buy
not
a
actually going
foldable.
to bet you, but I feel like this is an easy way to make some money. Okay. let's just- a quick poll.
So hold on. So we got to talk about Twitter because Elon Musk put Twitter on hold, and now the board is wanting to sue Elon Musk to force the sale to go through. They just want the $1 billion is all they want, like separation fee. But what are your thoughts on that, everybody?
I'm sick and tired of Elon Musk right now.
Me too. It's like I feel like all he did this for was for publicity, just to get his
Yeah.
name out there. Like I feel like that's all it was, you know. I feel like he's not going to go through with the deal. If you're bringing up the spam, like, come on, like you should have known that before you went into the deal. But I think he's either trying to renegotiate the price, or he's trying to get out of it.
Does he follow anyone on Twitter? Like, does he actually use Twitter? Okay.
I don't know.
He follows
don't-
112 people, so
He tweets
That's-
way too much.
Yeah, he was really upset about memes, I guess, over the weekend, I read somewhere. I don't know. I just read the headlines. Elon Musk was really upset about the memes that were being tweeted at him. So,
he
but
can't be sad about the memes. He loves
he
memes.
He was very sad about the memes.
Oh man.
So, I'm tired of it. I want him to give up on it so that we can go back to Twitter being Twitter, not having to worry about shit. And we can work on getting our edit button. Hopefully it'll be free for Tim.
I don't.
It's gonna be
Oh, we both
free.
know it's not going to be.
I'm gonna say
It's
it.
gonna
It's not
be
going to be, but
I'm gonna say it. I do not want an edit button. I do not
Whoa.
want people to go back and be able to
Oh.
change their old tweets. I think.
What if it
So-
logged?
But they're making it though so that you can click on, like, it'll say edited, and if you click on it, you can pull up the edits and see what was edited on it. But I also think that it's only going to let you change a certain amount of characters in it, so you can't change the whole tweet. So I think it's just for grammatical errors, spelling grammatical errors. But I think it's not. I don't think it's going to let you change the whole tweet. So. I'm kind of with you, Joe, because I don't necessarily want it, because I feel like if I retweet something and then somebody goes in and changes it to something else completely, that's gonna suck. But I guess they've also made it so that they're gonna pop up and say, hey, this tweet changed. You retweeted it. Do you want to continue to retweet it or something like that? I don't know. They're testing a few different options, I think, with it.
I think if they show the edits, like chronologically,
Facebook does. Yeah.
I don't use Facebook, but if they show the edits chronologically, they show that's probably fine then. But
Yeah.
I be worried about people change the nature of the tweet.
Yeah, after it gets like 1,000 retweets and you change it to some ad or something like that, and then
Yeah, or if it's something political dug up by some person
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
obscenely
yeah,
fucked, where they're just like dropping the N-word. Like,
Or-
I wouldn't want to.
or like
that's
some celebrity gets hacked and they go in and change all their tweets, and stuff like that, and edit them all.
Yeah, that too.
So yeah, so I think the way it's gonna work probably is it's gonna have that. It's gonna, again, not let you change the whole tweet, and then the other option will be is it'll alert people that have retweeted it to let them know that it changed, and if you want to.
What if you just have an edit button for like an hour or 30 minutes? Like there's a I mean, I know right now they have like the delayed tweet thing if you have Twitter Blue, but what if they just said, okay, well, you have like an hour or something max
Yeah,
where you can
I'm
edit this
thinking there's going to be a time limit on. I don't think you're going to be able to go back and change tweets from like three weeks ago or 3 days ago.
The amount
or
of times I've
whatnot.
tweeted something and realized, well, crap, I made a typo in that. And now
Yeah,
I got to delete the tweet and then retweet,
yeah,
what I actually meant to say. So if they gave me like 5 minutes, an hour, whatever amount of time to go back and fix my tweet, if that was my edit button, I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. I'll even pay Twitter Blue for that.
As somebody that
Sorry, Tim.
frequently mistypes and fucks things up, if you're not rereading your copy before you post it, you don't want to post it after you've read the mistake, that's your fault.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, obviously you should be, reading your post thoroughly before you post it, but sometimes
That's not my
either
problem. That's the system's problem. That's not my issue.
sometimes I'm either hasty or I read it through once and I thought it looked good, and then I read it again, I'm like, crap, I still messed up.
I do feel you though, Roy. I do this on a regular basis, and I have to delete my tweet after like 2 seconds.
Do any of you guys use Grammarly?
No.
So Grammarly has a
no.
keyboard. Grammarly has a keyboard, and it does really good edits of tweets and stuff like that. So I always tweet with the Grammarly keyboard, and then it pops up. You guys should try Grammarly. I think you can try it for free. There's a paid version too, but the free version is really cool, and it'll correct grammatical errors, like pronunciations of words that you should use. It can help you change the structure of the sentence if you need to, and stuff like that. I found it really helpful. So you guys should check it out. It's Grammarly, and they have an iPhone app, and then there's a keyboard for it too that you can use, and you can switch back from the keyboard real quick. So
That sounds like
you
key
should definitely
logging.
check it out. What's that?
That sounds like key logging.
I don't know what key logging is.
It's like when a program is copying every single one of your keystrokes and sending it out to another person. It sounds sketchy.
You do have to give it permissions to your keys, but if you don't, like, I don't use it as my primary keyboard. I only use it for tweets and stuff like that I just need to check the spelling and stuff or whatnot, grammar grammar. And then I switch back. You can really easily quick switch between keyboards on iPhone, so you should at least try it. I mean,
That
it's
makes
free.
sense.
Yeah. So, but you do have to give it full access to your keyboard. So you obviously don't want to use it on sensitive information that you would want to. So, oh, we got proof of life from Matt. Did you guys see that? He's
No.
alive. He was alive, and then he responded to everything except for mine. And then he's meeting up with some dude. I don't know who that is. I'm wondering if that's the guy he's buying the car from.
Some random dude decided to take a selfie with Matt.
You get dinner with them.
I don't know where he's at too. Yeah,
I mean, it looks like a Denny's or an IHOP or something.
yeah, it looks like a Denny's. I think.
Oh, is that the Alfie's in Monroe? That looks like Alfie's in Monroe.
Oh, it may be.
Monroe, yikes.
Yeah.
Alfie's?
Well, at least he's alive.
Glad to hear that my friend didn't die.
Yeah, that's nice to know. Anyways, any last final thoughts that you guys want to talk about before we end the show tonight? Since it was just a quick 1 hour podcast hangout. Hopefully next week will be something good to talk about. Because we have, if we're looking at this, we have next week, we have hopefully something, because after that, on 6th will be the keynote for Apple. So
That's
Next
content.
week we're talking Stranger Things. The week after that we're talking WWDC.
but I don't know that we can really talk about Stranger Things yet, because like, what about all the
if
people
they don't
who
want spoilers, they don't tune in. Right, Tim?
Correct.
We will have
Okay.
a spoiler warning at the beginning of the show, which means Tim, you have about a week to come up with a great graphical art for spoiler warning.
I'm just gonna draw it on a marker on a piece of
Sounds
paper.
great
Just
to
hold
me.
it up.
No, just open up Paint. I'll full screen you. We'll get a Paint going.
Can you
Oh, yeah,
make,
we should-
Can you make the G on warning the Gooply logo, the Gooply G?
Yo.
should have Zoe do it. She's a good drawer because she did
Yeah,
that
I can't draw.
goopy logo in the back
Oh, that looks
right
cool.
there. Yeah, yeah, she painted that.
Yeah, very cool.
She
Go,
got the
Zoe.
G like pretty damn fucking good.
I
like,
thought it was printed. I didn't realize that was
No.
painted. Yeah, very
she
cool.
painted that. Yeah.
Did.
Look at that. Like that is like, I mean, that's pretty damn fucking impressive.
That looks really good. Yeah, that's really cool. Give her
Oh,
props.
he's at
from
Red
us.
Robin.
Red Robin.
Yum.
Ah,
I actually went
yum.
there for dinner tonight. My wife and I always go to Red Robin on Mondays.
What was your order?
I got the Tavern Double. Although I asked for extra crispy fries and they didn't give me extra crispy fries.
And they gave you only slightly extra crispy
Did you
fries.
get onion rings though?
They weren't even crispy. Like they were just regular normal fries. There was no slightly about it. So, but we we go there every night. Wade is our waiter. He's
You go there every night?
every Monday night.
Yo. Oh,
Every
I
Monday
love
night.
Red Robin
At
that
4
much.
Monday
p.m.,
night.
right?
Yeah, 4 p.m.
Do you
You're
tell
right.
him it's your birthday every day?
No, but Wade knows us, so like he sees us pulling up in the parking lot. He has our drinks ready to go at our table.
Oh, that's cool.
We have our own table there, so he sees us popping up. He has our drinks going most of the time, and we'll just walk right up to the bar, sit down at our table. Our drinks are ready to go.
Very cool.
Next time I go to Red Robin with you, I'm going to tell them it's your birthday.
No, they don't sing to you anymore because of COVID, anyways, so it doesn't matter.
That is not correct. When I was at Red Robin the other day, I heard them singing for somebody's birthday.
They don't sing to you in the bar, at least. And that's
I-
the only
okay.
place that is the only place
This
that I
was not in
sit.
the bar.
That's the only place that I sit. So.
I'm going to talk to Wade about.
Gotta
making
pull him
an
aside.
exception.
Hey
be
Wade,
like,
so we
"Listen,
know you
Wade,
don't do this,
bro."
but we'd really love it if you
Like
sang.
this is Matt. Like he's a regular.
Like
okay.
okay,
I'm
so
sure you can
Wade
do
is
this
the
for
one. Wade is the one that I always tip. You know, he gave us something for Christmas too. Like, I don't remember what it was.
And you don't
but
think
some-
he'd sing for your birthday? I think he would. He wants that tip.
No, he wouldn't, because he knows he knows that we don't like Tibby.
So Why
I'm gonna
didn't he
tip
give
him
you extra
really
crispy
well for
fries?
singing.
What's that?
Why didn't he give you extra crispy fries? How'd he fuck that up?
He did. He puts it in there, but it was the kitchen. It was their B team working tonight
I
in the
see.
kitchen. Yeah. Normally they're pretty good. Like normally, like, and you know, he's pretty good about it. So we did skip one week though, and he forgot extra crispy and went no salt instead. So
Not quite the same.
That was
Yeah.
that was his payback for you not tipping him because you were gone for 1 week.
no, it was we were gone. We were gone 1
He
week.
depends
but
on that income.
No. But
He's
he-
accustomed to a certain lifestyle now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to send my kids to college. Come on.
He is literally the best waiter though.
Harvard.
He is the best waiter. And yeah, he's one of a kind guy. He tells you how it is too. Like
Sounds like I want to buy a car from him.
sure. I'm sure he'll sell you a car.
Really want to know who this random person Matt's
I know. You
photo
should ask him.
is.
You should ask him who the rando is. Is it the guy that bought the car? We got 4 minutes left.
No
Let's
idea.
see if he replies back. So anyways, do you guys what do you guys do on podcast night for dinner? Do you guys have a tradition of anything?
We typically sometimes we'll eat out just because every night's really busy for us, but we might go get something fast food. Tonight I went to Fred Meyer and got some groceries, and then we went to Washington Burrito and got some delicious burritos. We actually just got nachos, but
Went grocery shopping out to eat?
yeah.
You
The
don't
reason
do
you
that?
go grocery shopping so you don't have to go out to eat?
You don't
But then you
understand
ran out of
Washington.
time.
You don't understand. Washington Burritos right next to Fred Meyer, so it's like you gotta stop at Washington Burritos.
Where is this Washington burrito?
Oh my gosh, it's in Linwood. It's right next to the Linwood Fred Meyer.
Oh, off of
It's-
196.
Yeah, so it's where Dave's Burgers used to be. It's a tiny little shack.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
honestly the best burritos I have ever had.
I know where it's at. Yeah, me and my wife were talking about it when we drove by there.
It's so good. Oh my gosh, you
Yeah.
can get the Linwood burrito. Linwood burrito. Oh my gosh, I could eat that all day.
What is in the Linwood burrito?
The Linwood burrito I'm glad you asked, Roy. The Linwood burrito consists of French fries, I think carne asada steak, cheese, sour cream, and guac.
So there's a place in Everett called Mimo's, and they have a Washington burrito that is steak, like carne asada, diced potatoes, cheese, and pico de gallo.
I think that they also sell Washington burrito, and that's exactly, I think, what it is.
Well, you know, fun fact: Washington exports more potatoes than Idaho.
Really?
Idaho is just known for the potato because that's all they got. They got nothing. I mean, have you been to
Ah.
Idaho? They got nothing.
Alrighty.
Washington burrito is 24/7, so you can go there anytime and get burritos. It's really good.
Yo, that's actually kind of dope.
It's really cool.
If I wasn't with sleeping kids by myself, I would go right now.
They also
I want a
serve breakfast
24
burritos
I want a
all
20
the time.
I want a 24-hour pizza place.
They
where
just
I
opened a
can-
Domino's like a block down the road. I can now get Domino's delivered
Oh,
to my house. I've been
I
able
had
to do that for
Domino's.
3 years.
I had Domino's today. I called and ordered it because they're the only place that's open at 10, and I was just hungry, so I ordered it. I opened up the app at 10:01 to put the order in, and at 10:30 I got a call from Domino's saying that their driver didn't show up for work today. He said, I got a second driver showing up at 11:30, so what I'll do is I'll cancel your order, and then I'll put in a fresh pizza for you and have them deliver it to you. So I got free.
Do
pizza.
you
I got free
ever
pizza today.
make food at home?
Not really.
I didn't think so.
No, it's so much easier just to when you're. I mean, I have made stuff from home, but yeah.
Like
Text
I made macaroni and cheese when I was 7.
I'm a chef.
Yeah. All right, that's it for this episode of the Hangout. Any last final words?
We still don't know if that's a rando or not.
We don't, but we
We
do know
tune
that
in
he's
next
we
week.
do know that he's alive. Yeah, tune in next week as we find out if this guy is a rando that Matt's hanging out with. Or if it's the guy he bought the car from, or maybe
or somebody else different.
Yeah, who knows?
I hope Matt's listening to the podcast right now and having a good time.
Hi Matt.
I don't
miss
think
you.
so. If he's eating there,
It's
but
playing
anyway,
in the
Maybe they're
restaurant.
both watching.
it could
It's
be.
at the restaurant
Absolutely
playing
could
on the
be.
screens.
Could be. Yeah, it's probably playing on the big screens. All right, that's it for this episode of the Hangout. Join us next week. We'll be back. We're gonna talk about, I think, Stranger Things maybe. So if you want to hang out with us next week, make sure you go check out Stranger Things over the weekend and binge watch the 4 episodes that you're gonna get.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Later.
Anyways, all right. We'll see you next time.